the answer to our prayers. Oh my gosh, Carter. If that's true, if this evidence you have is that powerful, you really believe that you can prove Nick's innocence?
Yeah, I do.
Well, what is it? Tell me, please.
Well, it has to do with those two people I overheard talking at the diner.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah. Well, when I first heard them, they were talking in code, but it did seem like from what they were saying that it could connect up with Nick and the drug bust in some way. So I decided to go back there and see if they showed up.
And did they? Please tell me they did.
Yeah, they did, and, well, I got the conversation on tape.
Oh, Carter, this is so incredible. This is just incredible.
Yeah, I even got a photo of one of them.
So, what did they say? What did you hear?
Well, enough to know that this could be the break that you're looking for. You know, the evidence that you and Nick need.
Carter, you are such an amazing friend. I don't know how I'll ever be able to thank you.
Well, Sharon, I'm happy to help.
This is wonderful news. Okay, so, what do we do? Do we meet at the police station, or do you want to bring the evidence here?
Neither, Sharon. Actually, I think it'd be best if you came to me.
Bet you regret it, huh? Getting Carter like that in the coffee house?
Shut your trap, Newman.
See, after you smacked him, that made him want to get back at you. And apparently he has the evidence now that's going to spring me from here. Which can only mean big trouble for you, man.
What are you talking about? You think Mills has some information that's gonna save your sorry butt, huh? I don't think so.
Sharon was just here, Larry. Carter came to her and said he has the evidence that can get me out of here.
Right. I bet the guy's just trying to do some kind of grandstand number on you.
I don't think so. He's gonna call Sharon just as soon as he gets the evidence in his hands.
He said he would call Sharon. Carter Mills.
Yep.
No way.
Think I'm bluffing? Or maybe you're scared to death that I'm not. Well, I can tell you one thing. Sharon's real excited. She's probably waiting by the phone, just waiting for his phone call.
Why would you want to mess up your perfect little plan?
I like the ambience.
Bull chips, man. You got another agenda, Clark. That agenda is Sharon Newman. Look, tell me something, all right? What exactly did Sharon say about this call that she's expecting, huh?
Starting to get to you a little bit, aren't I? Making you sweat a little?
No, not at all. Just listen up, all right? This is a trap, bro. This whole thing is a trap. Your wife, Sharon, she's in danger. You gotta keep her away from the guy.
All right, this is embarrassingly lame. You're gonna have to do better than that, Larry. Carter has been a loyal, faithful friend to me. Why would he ever lie? See, you don't even have an answer for me, man. All you do is talk.
Look, just shut up, all right? Shut up and listen, okay, rich boy? I know I'm gonna regret this, okay? I feel it in my bones, but if I don't say anything...
You're starting to feel like the walls are coming in on you, aren't you? Suffocating? You know, maybe we should talk. It might make you feel better.
Will you just listen up, rich boy? Listen up real good. Your wife needs to stay as far away as she can from Carter Mills, okay? This thing's not about you. It's not about me. It's about your wife, all right? And a guy by the name of Carter Mills, which really isn't his name.
What the hell are you talking about?
Carter Mills is not really Carter Mills. Don't you get it? The dude's real name is Matt Clark. Matt Clark. Matt Clark. Matt Clark.
if we should alarm Sharon by telling her about Matt Clark.
I think we have to tell her. She's got to know that Matt Clark underwent radical plastic surgery. Can't be recognized by anyone. She's got to be told that.
Yeah, you're right.
Want me to be with you when you tell her that?
Yeah, could you? You're gonna tell Nicholas about Matt Clark, right?
I don't know if he should know. Being behind bars, I think this would just drive him crazy.
Hey, Dad. Oh.
Hi, honey.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Has either of you seen Ryan?
No? Why?
Well, he was really upset earlier when he couldn't find out where Trisha was when she phoned. He tracked down a phone number, and he was in the process of looking for an address.
Did he contact Paul Williams?
He tried, but he couldn't reach him.
Why are you so concerned?
Well, when I last saw Ryan, he was waiting for Paul, and now I can't find him anywhere.
Let me try to reach Paul Williams again. Paul, this is Victor. Have you been in touch with Ryan McNeil? Well, you better drop what you're doing now and come right over to my office, okay? Yes, now. Paul has neither seen nor heard from Ryan McNeil.
This is very strange. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Wait a second. Where did Carter say to meet him? Which rest stop? Was it the first one after I got on the interstate, or... Wait a second. God, I can't remember which one was it.
Well, you're obviously enthusiastic.
Yes, very much so. We reported on our website that one of our Globizer Bow kids had fallen ill. We were bombarded with hits.
That's because our audience really cares. And once we get Raul's okay to publicize the details of his illness, I suspect we're going to build an even stronger bond.
It's going to be a real chance to educate the public about diabetes.
I'm sure we all agree with that, Sean. So in spite of our budget problems, we do have every reason to be optimistic.
Yes, we do. We have a new direction now. We're going to make the kids the centerpiece of our summer campaign.
Keep our momentum going. Exactly. Well, look, I think that wraps things up. Sean, I want to tell you, I think you've done just a terrific job.
Thank you.
Oh, and one more thing before I forget. Let's keep mum about this summer campaign, not tell the kids, at least until the entire board's approved.
Dad,
Yeah.
I wanted to let you know that I went ahead and contacted Mr. Keycoffer, the supplier. I handled everything.
Key coffer?
Yeah, you asked me to call him, remember?
Honey, you know, I can't recall everything that goes on around here. You took care of it fine. You know, case is closed.
Do you mind if we stop by Dad's house on the way?
No, not at all. Something wrong?
So, where are we going for dinner tonight?
You're just assuming we're going for dinner?
No, we were supposed to go to dinner tonight in Florida. Why let a few thousand miles get in our way?
Is there any place you had in mind?
Yeah, someplace quiet where we can have a little privacy.
Well, as always, Eve's. Or the lodge is nice.
Nah, been there, done that.
Well, then where?
Well, how about your place? You want me to make it seem like I went to bed with Mac? How the hell am I supposed to do that?
You're the expert. Or are you losing your touch?
What do you want me to do? Walk up to Billy and be like, hey man, guess what? I just scored big time with your ex-girlfriend.
You don't have to be that obvious. You're the one who practically invented the rumor mill at our school.
Meaning what?
Spread the word to as many guys as you know who are going to run to Billy with it. In the meantime, I'll work the girls. And before you know it, it'll be written in stone. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Of course, it won't be as satisfying as if you'd actually done it. At least not for you. But it'll certainly put a smile on my face. This should keep those two apart for good.
(130/90). Pretty good. Pulse is 75 and steady. How are you feeling?
Kinda weird.
Any trouble breathing?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a few questions. I don't want you to exert yourself. Your throat's a little sore. Do you remember your name?
Elvis Presley. Rod Gutierrez.
Do you have any idea where you are?
The hospital. What happened to me?
Well, we'll talk more about that later. What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
It's kind of foggy. I think I was at school. No, I think maybe I was at
That's
that.
okay. That's okay. We'll talk more on that too. Right now, there is someone who would like to say hello.
Ralph.
Hey, baby.
You want me to come to you? I don't understand.
Well, I've got all the stuff here. I'm just a little spooked to show up at the police station.
Why?
Sharon, your father-in-law, for one. I mean, if he thinks that I'm back in town, he's gonna make...
But Carter, you have the evidence to free Nicholas.
Humor me, Sharon, please. I want to help you and Nick, but it's gonna have to be my way. Or I can just mail the picture and the tape to you.
No, that'll take too long. I want to get Nicholas out of jail now. Where are you?
A cabin on Deer Road South. It's about a mile past the fork. The cabin is set back on the right.
What are you doing out there?
Well, it's a friend's cabin, you know. He's let me crash there. I didn't really have any place else to go after your father-in-law told me to get out of town or else.
Okay, I'll bring Miguel along.
Now, don't you trust me, Sharon?
Of course I do.
Look, I'm on the level here, okay? Look, would it make any difference if I told you that one of the people on the tape was Trisha McNeil?
Trisha?
Yeah, I know you're probably thinking that this is way out of her league, right?
No. No, as a matter of fact, I've suspected that she was involved. Okay. All right, I am going to meet you as soon as I can get someone to watch my kids. Deer Road South, right?
Mile past the fork.
Okay.
I'll be waiting, Sharon.
Man, you were out of your skull. What the hell kind of story you trying to sell me, man? How do you even know about Matt Clark?
Look, just call somebody, all right? Have someone go find her and protect your family. You don't understand. If he gets a hold of her, all hell's gonna break loose, man. He's a psycho.
You actually expect me to believe this?
Listen, he had a face job years ago, and all he's been doing is planning against you ever since.
Man, get real.
I am real. What do you think, I just dreamed this up? Where do you think I got the name Matt Clark from? He's been telling me how much he hates you. How he blames you and Sharon for him having to stay on the run. For him changing his whole identity. Everything.
No. Matt Clark is evil. He couldn't possibly be Carter.
Listen, Sharon is in deep danger here, bro. I don't have time to go through the how, the why, the who. You have to trust me. You gotta believe me. I'm not blowing smoke. As a matter of fact, I'm taking a big chance by even telling you this. You gotta trust me. Please, you gotta make a move. You gotta do it now. Otherwise, she's gonna be in way over her head. Please.
Do you have any idea where Ryan went looking for Tricia?
Victoria said he had a phone number and he was trying to reach you to track down an address.
Well, he didn't get a hold of me. So let me touch base with Lynn and see if he talked to her.
By the way, before you do, when Victoria comes back, please no mention of Matt Clark. I don't want her to worry unnecessarily, right?
Right. Lynn, yeah, it's me. Did Ryan McNeil call you about finding an address?
Yes, Paul, he did, from a phone number. He sounded really anxious, so I got the address from the phone company. I hope that was all right.
No, that's fine. It's all right. Listen, did he give any indication that he was heading out there?
No, he was in such a hurry, he hung up as soon as I gave him the information.
Give me that address, will you? Okay, thanks.
I hope Ryan's not trying to find Trisha on his own. You know, I'm gonna try him again on his cell.
Hello?
Ryan?
Yes?
Ryan, where are you?
Can't hear you. Static. Call you back.
Ryan.
Did you reach him?
No, it was a bad connection. He got cut off. He's gonna call me back.
Look, I really think that I should see Sharon now. Can we do that before you go see Nicholas?
Let's do that. Paul, you know where we are. If you hear anything, please let us know, right?
You got it.
Now what?
We wait for Ryan to call us back.
I don't know, Britt.
What's the matter, JT? Are you getting scruples in your old age? Or are you just worried that this will ruin your chances with Mac?
No, but this is just kind of a stupid
Don't worry,
idea.
she's not going anyplace. You'll have another shot at her. And believe me, it'll be a lot easier if she and Billy aren't so friendly.
I don't think rumors are gonna do it. They can be traced. It'll get back to me and you, and then where will we be?
It will work, JT. Trust me. I'll go to Billy, and I'll tell him how much Mac has changed. She's not a little kid anymore. He'll believe me.
Still say it's a lousy idea.
Are you afraid to tarnish Mac's sterling reputation? Is that why you're holding back?
I just don't know if I can go through with this, Britt, okay?
Wow. I never thought I'd see the day the legendary JT suddenly got morals.
This just isn't a good idea. All right, Mac's a good person, and doing this to her could cause a lot of
Hello, Brittany. JT.
Oh, hi, Mr. Abbott. JT gave me a ride over here to get my bag. We were just leaving.
Well, hi, gang.
Hey, what in the world are you two doing here?
I have to get something out of the attic.
Oh, all right. Young lady, do you have any idea how many friends you've made out there? Speaking of which, I have a little secret for you.
What's that?
We are hoping to put all of you Glow by Jabot kids back together again for summer campaign.
Wow, that's terrific, Mr. Abbott. Thanks. Well, we better get going, JT.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Did you hear that?
How about summer? Yeah.
Now that the Glow by Jabot kids are getting back together, it's even more important that we keep Billy and Mac apart. Think about it, JT. If you don't work with me here, you'll have no chance at all of being with Mac. And I'll make sure you look like a pathetic loser in the process.
So sorry about making you grocery shop. It's just that Esther, our maid, she's been on this horrible health food kick lately.
Oh, bean sprouts and wheatgrass.
Oh, more revolting things than you could possibly imagine. Catherine and Mackenzie and Roth, they actually sneak in fast food. It's the only time I feel any sympathy for them. Okay, let's not prolong the inevitable. Let's just get it over with. Esther! Here, give me these. Make yourself comfortable. I'll go see if she's in the kitchen.
Okay, thanks.
I can't believe our luck. It looks like nobody else is in the house. We're absolutely all alone. That's a picture of Philip Chancellor you're looking at.
Yeah, I recognize the photo from the article I read about the court battle over this house, which I must say was well worth the fight. Apparently, he was quite a guy.
Yeah, he was.
So, this your grandson?
Yeah, that's Philip. He's in LA with his mom right now. He'll be back next week.
Oh, good. Well, I'd like to meet him sometime.
Well, then you will. So, what about dinner?
Now, before we deal with that, wouldn't you like to get out of those clothes?
Excuse me?
Well, I've only seen what you wear to the office all the time. I was looking forward to Florida, where I could get a chance to see what you look like when you go native.
Yeah, it would feel good to get in something more comfortable. Oh, wait a minute. If Esther isn't here, there's no cook.
Don't worry about that. I've got that under control.
Don't tell me. You're a computer whiz, you're a wine connoisseur, you hang out with famous musicians, and now you are a gourmet chef.
No, but you won't starve. See, I planned ahead. Got things that I knew I could handle, like steak, potatoes, salad. How tough can that be?
Oh, goody. Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm very relieved that there's at least one field you don't excel in. See you in a minute.
Dr. Kenneth Collins, please report to radiology. Dr. Kenneth Collins, please.
Do I want you to become friends with me and Brittany? Of course I do, Mac.
Just want to know where you're coming from, Billy.
Well, do you like the tension whenever the three of us hang out together?
I guess it wasn't a big deal while you and I were avoiding each other.
True, but once we started talking again...
Once we started talking, Brittany was on my case.
Yeah, but she's not anymore. Isn't that a change for the better? Mac, the way things are between us, well, it would be good if Brittany's attitude changed, wouldn't it?
What do you mean by that? How are things with us?
Well, we're talking again. We're becoming friends. I like that.
Always friends. Even when you didn't want to be. When you felt like you had to try to scare me off.
Mac, I get the feeling you're trying to tell me something. I'm not sure what. I have my suspicion.
What is it?
Well, it's just the way you've been talking. you looking for more of a change in our relationship?
How's Raul? I've taken him off the ventilator.
Can he talk?
Yeah, but his voice is kind of scratchy.
So we could see him. I think he'd like that. Before you go in, there's some things I need to talk to you about.
Guard! Get down here now!
What's your problem, Newman?
Man, I gotta use the phone.
Sorry, kid. You're gonna have to wait till the morning. This ain't a hotel, you know.
Listen to him, man. His wife is in danger.
Please.
Look, it's not a scam. It's serious. There's some dude out there gunning for his wife.
You gotta let me make a call. Just one, please.
I don't know. I'd be sticking my neck way out for you. Breaking a lot of rules and regulations. I don't think so.
Something bad could happen to my wife. To my kids.
Come on, guard. Give the guy a break, will you?
One call. That's it. God help you, Newman, if you're jerking my chain.
You look awfully serious, Dr. Winters.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to alarm you. I just want to give you a sense of what Raul's been through, what to expect.
Was he in pain?
No, just has a minor sore throat. He is breathing well.
But we can see him now.
Yes, for a few minutes. I don't want any of you talking to him about his condition. He hasn't been fully conscious for all that long, and it's a lot of information to process.
Does he know he's a diabetic?
No, and there'll be plenty of time to explain that once he's rested.
Well, what if he asks us questions?
I'll be right there to help you.
So he doesn't know that he nearly died?
No, at this stage, Billy, it's not uncommon for diabetics' blood sugar to start spiking wildly when they're under stress. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but let's not take any risks, okay? So when you go in there, let's keep the conversation supportive and happy. Come on, cheer up.
Lance Miller, please call extension 2385. Dr. Lance Miller, please call extension 2385.
Sorry about this, man. I can't have any loose ends, you know what I mean? Thanks for the idea, Tricia.
You know, Ryan should have called you back by now.
I told my secretary to route his call here just in case he tried to reach me at the office, but since he hasn't.
Well, let's wait a little while longer. I'd rather go with Ryan anyway.
Why?
I think he can handle Tricia better than I could.
I don't understand what's taking him so long.
I don't either.
I can't stand not doing anything. I'm really worried.
All right, just give it a few minutes.
No, it's been too long. I'll have my secretary put his call through to my cell phone. I think we should leave.
We?
I'm going with you.
Victoria, I think you should let me handle this. It could be dangerous.
I've got the address. Sorry, but I'm not waiting any longer.
All right, hold on.
Yes, it's here.
Hey.
Yourself. Gosh, you look good.
Yeah, I'll bet. No,
seriously, man, you're just having a bad hair day.
Seriously, you look great. Considering how you looked when you came in here. And it's great to hear your voice.
This isn't my voice.
Yeah, it is. We're just gonna start calling you Kermit.
So what happened to the truck?
What truck?
The one that hit me. That's what feels like happened.
It's important that you concentrate on getting better.
Better. I don't even know what's wrong with me. What are these things anyway?
Those are IVs.
What about these two? The ones with the blood in them?
Well, let's see. This one is taking your blood into that dialysis machine, and the other one is bringing it back into your body.
Dialysis. As in kidney dialysis?
What is it? What is it? Something wrong?
I was just kind of surprised to hear you tell Brittany about our summer plans.
Why?
Well, because at the meeting today, Dad, you said that we should keep it under our hats until the rest of the board approved.
Well, Ashley, goodness, I thought the kids need a little lift. You know, they've had really some disappointments lately. I mean, do you have a problem with that?
No, not at all. And I'm sure neither will anybody else.
Well, then what, honey?
Well, it's... Never mind.
Well, look, I am going to have a little dinner. You want me to have Mrs. Martinez fix a couple of plates for you, too?
No, thanks, Dad.
All right, well, I'm going to go freshen up.
Okay.
See you later. You're worried about him.
He's acting really strange, Brad. He's been on edge for weeks. I mean, he snaps at the least little thing. And I've been trying to chalk it up to stress, but now I'm beginning to wonder. I mean, today at the office, did you hear that?
Yeah.
I mean, when I mentioned about contacting that supplier.
Kickoff.
Right. He didn't remember that he's the one that told me to call him. And then just now, apparently he forgot what he said at the meeting about confidentiality. I mean, other than that, he does seem fine, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, I guess so. You know, maybe you should suggest to him that he sees his doctor.
Oh, I don't want to overreact and upset him.
No, I'm sure there's a subtle way you can present that to him.
Yeah, you're right. The next chance I get, I'll just ask him when he had his last checkup.
Good idea. Come on, let's get going.
Okay. Bye, Daddy.
Something smells really good. Only it's not steak.
No, it's rosemary and garlic. I threw them in with the potatoes.
I knew it. You couldn't just be an ordinary cook, could you?
Well, you don't look very ordinary yourself. Wow.
I didn't think this was exactly a wow outfit.
Well, now, why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Well, I'm glad you approve.
What, you're just realizing that now?
Shouldn't we check on the steaks or something?
No. I haven't put them on yet. I don't know how you like yours.
Medium rare.
Good. Me too. Now we have something else in common. Am I making you nervous?
Really nervous.
I'll be right back to help you, Mrs. C.
Oh. Oh.
Excuse me, Rihanna. Your kidneys weren't functioning very well. Needed a little help.
The
Dialysis.
This machine filters your blood like your kidneys would, and then it puts it back in your system.
How long do I have to be connected to this thing?
Not long, I hope.
You hope.
Well, now that you're stabilized, I'm sure your kidneys will be functioning on their own pretty soon. We never knew you were so strong.
Strong.
Yeah, as sick as you were, you hardly ever showed it.
She's right. You kept going to school, doing what you had to do, never complaining.
How the Iron Man. Tell me what happened, Billy. Everything's pretty hazy. You want details? Yeah. Like, why am I here? Why are all these tubes connected to me? What the hell's really wrong with me?
Mommy, what's going on? Why did you ask Miguel to come over?
Because I want him to be here with you and Noah. I have to leave for a little while.
Where are you going?
Sweetheart, this is so incredible. I'm on my way to get some evidence that I truly believe will get your daddy out of jail.
Really? Oh, Mommy, can I come along, please?
No, honey, just me.
Where are you getting this evidence? Who found it?
You know Carter from the coffee house?
Sure.
Well, he's the one that's helping your dad.
Oh my gosh, that's so neat. He's such a great guy. Where is he?
He's in a cabin out on Deer Road. That's where I'm meeting him. Come on in.
You needed to see me, Sharon?
Yeah, Miguel, I need you to watch the kids for a while.
Mom is going to see a man who could get Daddy out of jail.
Really? What's going on?
There's no time to explain.
Sharon, if something important is happening, don't you think you should notify Mr. and Mrs. Newman?
Miguel, don't worry. If there's a problem, I'll be in touch.
Bye, Mommy.
Did you get that from me?
Hello? Mom.
Nicholas.
Yeah, is Dad with you?
Yeah, we're in the car. What's going on?
Just put him on, please.
All right. He sounds upset.
What is it, son?
I was talking to Larry, and I got him to tell me who's behind this whole thing.
And?
He says it's Carter Mills.
Do you doubt him?
Well, I did at first because of the bad blood between those two, and I thought maybe he's trying to set him up, but I think I believe him, Dad, and he also told me this other thing. It's totally mind-blowing.
Which is what?
We started talking about plastic surgery and how Carter was really...
Matt Clark.
How'd you know about that?
Well, I'll explain that later. Anyway, we're on the way to the ranch right now.
Come on, Newman. Watch is gonna change soon. Let's go.
All right, Dad, listen, I gotta go. But please, go find Sharon. All right, I'm really scared. I think she's in danger.
Son, don't worry about it, all right? We'll be there in moments. Bye.
What did he say? What happened?
Join us again for The Young and the Restless.